Well, this one's sort of spotting related.
Oh.
You know, one thing I guess with all the hardcore training these days of, you know, guys yelling and shouting.
When you ask me a question, you got a grin on your face. I know there's like a better part coming. Is this a good question?
No, not really. This is more.
One, is it?
This is more bodybuilding PR, like getting a positive face of bodybuilding in gyms. What's your stance on dropping dumbbells?
Hate it. Hate it. If you can't put them down quietly, don't pick them up. And like I said before, when you trained at World Gym where Joe Gold was, he'd kick you out straight away. It didn't matter who you were. So I find it easier too to control them. Like if you are doing dumbbell presses, it's so much easier to just put them back on your legs and sit up with them rather than toss them. Another thing, people go to toss them and they pull them out here, and it's so easy to, you know, if you don't drop it in time, you're going to tear your muscles. So it's so much easier to put them back properly. To me, dropping them, like I said, you look like an idiot, and it damages the dumbbells for one. Where we train at one gym now, Matthew can tell you, the dumbbells, if you don't hold them right, they're bent like that, so you've got to actually get the bend to sit right in your hand. If it sits the other way when you curl or press, it just bends your wrist. So, and then you see other people, they'll drop them on the thing and they'll just snap the bottom of them. So, you know, dropping dumbbells is very stupid.
And when did it sort of start becoming fashionable?
I think when some of those new movies like the training DVDs come out, you know, and people would scream and then just start throwing them down. So to me, there's no need for it. You know, just treat the equipment with respect, because like I said, everyone has to use it, and they just throw them. And to me, dropping the dumbbells is just stupid. So I think after a lot of those hardcore videos came out where people throw the weights, it became, because back in the old days they never did, unless you're at the point where you don't have a spotter and yet that fatigued, you got to drop them, you know. But then even then you can sort of try and do it in a way where it's just not. But I've seen guys actually doing laterals. I've seen guys do laterals like this, and the last set they'll be here and just let the dumbbells go. So
yeah,
like crazy.
So in the, you know, in the glory days at Gold's, there would have been a, you know, gym.
Gold, like Gold's, like I said, back in the day, even in the 90s, with all the heavy dumbbells that were there, they went up to like 180 pounds back then. There wasn't really any dropping, because you'd have a spotter, so when you finish the spotter, it's easy, like I said, to get the spotter to take the weight off you, because even trying to put them down yourself, you're that fatigued, you can always pull something, so it's always safe to have a spotter. Like I said, but by yourself, just sit them on your legs and put them down, rather than just boom on the floor. Remember, so many gyms you'd go to with the rubber floor matting, but it'd be concrete underneath, you could feel the holes underneath where the concrete had been all shattered away, so. No, we don't drop them.
So you don't think that you didn't drop your dumbbells after laterals was the thing that was holding you back all these years?
No, or any exercise, no. We know people that do drop dumbbells though. But they're the ones that don't compete. I'm hoping I'm doing a decline here, because that's what I'm just getting set for. Or do you have another question for me?
No, you're right.